Welcome back for another love reading. Think about the person on your mind, and let's take a look at their current energy. Please, Spirit, the current energy of the person on our mind. Current energy, please, Spirit. Okay, thank you, Spirit. We've got, okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. All right, so with the Hanged Man, this card suggests you need to suspend certain actions. Surrender is required now. You are in a good period of indecision. Waiting might be what you need to do in order to achieve. Keep in mind that taking action is not always the best solution, and in certain cases, refraining from doing so might bring you just as much, if not more, benefits. You may be embarking on a new spiritual journey. Let things be and allow the universe to do its work. Stillness grants perspective. So, in combined with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles, I want to read the Queen of Pentacles too, just because I'm curious. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong place here. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles, you are in a place of abundance and security. The Queen of Pentacles helps those around her and makes sure everyone is taken care of. There is plenty to go around. You are a true matriarch, capable of providing for your family on your own. And the divinatory meaning, this is a woman, no, it doesn't mean that your person has to be a woman, who is the Earth Mother, generous with her gifts. She is a truly noble, charitable soul, a creator, trustworthy, making good use of her talents. Okay, and then with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this is misfortune, being out of control, having bad luck, failure, unexpected setbacks, delays, disruption, disorder, unwelcome change. So with these cards together, yeah, I feel like your person, their goal is to balance out their divine femininity, whether they're a male or a woman, because we both have masculine and feminine energies. They are kind of in this waiting period because they are trying to get, their stuff together, because they do still feel out of control and 333 on the timer, and like they're having bad luck. So they are still struggling, but they're trying. They're still trying, and they're not reaching out yet because it's not the right time. So even though it can be difficult, like the waiting, if you're in that period where you're waiting for them to reach out, if you think about it, it's better that they wait until they're ready, because you wouldn't want them to reach out and then it's over like before it even begins. So being in that Hanged Man energy where they're like still trying to get their stuff together, I mean, it's a positive thing. Okay. What are some potential obstacles that they're facing? Potential obstacles outside of what you've shown us, please, Spirit. Potential obstacles. Anything else? Okay, thank you, Spirit. we've got the Four of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So the Three of Pentacles is about teamwork, apprenticeship, creation, determination, building on success, motivation, quality, and then the Four of Cups is about refusing offers, apathy, missed opportunities. So I think their obstacles is kind of like they need to ask for help sometimes, but maybe they aren't asking for help or accepting help. So an obstacle would be that, you know, they need to not miss the opportunities to receive help. And also they may still be struggling with discontentment, stagnation, depression, self-absorption, and regret. But if they can find the right people to receive assistance from or help, or just someone to talk to about things like that, that could help, but they might be struggling with doing that. What are their intentions for the collective? Please, Spirit. What is this person's intentions for the collective? What are their intentions? Anything else? What are their intentions for the collective, please, Spirit? What are their intentions? Okay, we've got one. Whoa. Ten of Cups. You are their happiness. They want you. They want you. And I want to read this from the guidebook here. The Ten of Cups. So this is their intentions for you. The power of love. Receiving the love you want and deserve. Sharing your love with others. Feeling joyful because of it. Relationships are fulfilling and harmonious. There may be a reunion, a marriage, or a child on the way. The divinatory meaning is contentment. Your happiness is long-lasting because it is inspired from above rather than from sensual satisfaction of the Nine of Cups. Love, friendship, and lasting success. So this is like a forever love card. And that's why it's so important that they take their time and not reach out to you until they're ready. So your person is, they are doing the work, and they do want to get to you. They want to give you that deep, long-lasting love. Okay, so with the Hidden Truth Oracle, what does your person have a message for you? Spirit, does the person have anything to say to the collective? Do they have anything to say? Anything else? Any message for the collective, please? What would they like to say? What would they like to say? Thank you. Did one get upside down? No. Okay. So we've got, I hope that you can forgive me one day. Just being near you is intoxicating. Beautiful. Okay. What is hidden that needs to be rebuilt? There we go. It's hard to shuffle these sometimes. What is hidden that needs to be rebuilt? What is hidden? Okay. Well, those just fell out. Got 3 of them. Okay, so we've got Moon Maiden, New Beginnings. We've got Lay of the Land, Ancestral Wisdom. And Skybridge, Possibility for Reunion. And this is the number 47, 41, and 34. So they still have some wisdom that they need to uncover. And once they get through, you know, their process of healing and forgiving and letting go of all the baggage, then we can have a new beginning and a possibility for reunion. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What is in motion now with the Animal Spirit Oracle? Oh, this deck is very thick. There we go. Okay. What is in motion now with the Animal Spirit Oracle, please, Spirit? What is in motion now? What is in... Okay. We've got the Grasshopper Spirit, take a leap of faith, and the Pig Spirit, use your mind wisely. So, yeah, at some point they need to be brave and get out of their stagnation and just go for it. You know, they know that they love you, they know that they want to be with you. At some point they need to take that step and do it wisely. Which they are trying to do it wisely, which is why they're taking so long. Which is a wise thing to do, you know, take your time. So we've got two 47s here, two 47s, and a 30. And then with the other cards, we have a 12, 13, 10, 3, and a 4. Okay. And what are the underlying and hidden influences here with our person? Oops. What are the underlying hidden influences with our person, please, Spirit? Underlying hidden influences. Any underlying hidden influences with our Spirit? Okay, a bunch just fell out. That's a lot. Okay, so the Wombat Spirit, be at home. So I feel like your person is still struggling to find like their true authentic self. Find the home inside them. The Elephant Spirit, learn from the past. So that's why they're in their hangman mode. Mouse Spirit, tend to the small things. So as things are popping up, they need to not push it away, not deny it, not distract themselves, but really process it and release it. The Brown Bear Spirit, take time out. And that's, you know, that's what they're doing, but it's possible that they're distracting themselves and they need to kind of be a little more disciplined to focus on their growth. The Rabbit Spirit, now is a lucky time. This is a lucky time because we're in a time of like all these things that are bubbling up, coming to the surface. It's a time of truth. This is a time of being honest with yourself and really being brave enough to look at those things that are uncomfortable, but we have to look at them so that we can get them out, purge them out to make room for the new. The Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between. And the Stag Spirit, take the lead. And that's what they're trying to do. They're, you know, they're building up their courage and their strength and they're healing. They want to be, you know, they want to be in that good energy so they can come back to you the right way. And we've got the number 58, 26, 49, 9, 40, 25, and 68. Did we read 25? Yeah, we did. Okay. So what does your person most need right now? What do they most need right now? What do they most need right now? What do they most need right now? Thank you, Spirit. time to go. They need transformation, completion, confirmation, and exit. So this year of the 9, the 2025, like this is a year of completion, and that's really what they need. That's what they need right now, so that they can come to you. And what is standing in their way? What is standing in our person's way? Let's finish the deck here. What's standing in their way? That was a lot that came out. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So we've got the power of prayer, but it was in reverse. Resistance, doubt, deny, attachment. So that is standing in their way. They still have doubts, and they're still resisting some of the truths, and they're still in denial of some of the truth. And then we have Uriel, the color red. Apathetic, wounded, unfulfilled, divided. So they're still trying to find union within themselves. Still trying to get over their wounds. And then Zadkiel. So they're still trying to find forgiveness and find their destiny. So they know that you're their happiness, but they may not know how to get there and be the real you. They're still struggling with being their authentic self. And when they do that, they're gonna find freedom, but they need to be brave, have courage to be their authentic self and let go of what people told them that they should be, and just be who they are. And then we have reality check. Honesty. They need to be honest with themselves and really be determined and be willing to explore outside of their comfort zone. Thank you, Spirit, for that. And what action can they take to move forward? What action can your person take to move forward? I think it wants to fall out. What action can they take to move forward? Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot. Let's see what we got here. Whoa, that was a lot. Yeah, let's do that again. Let me... Okay. Sorry about that. What action can they take to move forward? I know some of them are in here upside down, so we're gonna read them all of them as they're right side up. Please, Spirit, what is an action they can take to move forward? What are actions? Oop. 3 of them came out. Let's see if there's any more. What action can they take to move forward? Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right. Soul groups. Reunion, connection, validation, messages. So I feel like they really need to get in touch with their own intuition to receive messages from their inner wisdom, their inner higher mind, and be in reunion with themselves. The person they were before all the wounding happened. And they need to be connected to themselves and really validate their own experiences and their worthiness. And they need to make wise decisions, reach into their own brilliance, organize their mind a bit, validate themselves, and be honest. With the honesty, they'll find accuracy, and they'll be able to make wise decisions. And a blessing in disguise. This is about trust and revelations. So they need to trust themselves. They need to trust when their intuition is telling them something, and really believe in those revelations. And find peace. Being connected with themselves Because when they connect with themselves, they'll be able to connect with you in a healthier way and do more clearing out and find balance within. And then define magic. That's beautiful. And there's a rainbow on here. Oh, I love this. Pictures on here. This is about wishes, goals, dreams, and accomplishments. Sometimes it's just about believing. Like, as humans on this earth, it's like we can so much be told that no, magic doesn't exist. None of this exists. You need to be more realistic. But, you know, what if magic does exist? And as we elevate our own consciousness, we can discover that magic does exist. I mean, I've been experiencing lots of synchronicities and stuff that happens, and you know, things that it's really difficult to explain with words, but you know it's true and you feel it, and you know when you've had experiences like that. And so they may need to believe in their magic more. And let's get a message from the White Light Oracle. What does the Divine White Light want your person to understand? What does the Divine White Light want your person to understand? What does Divine White Light want your person to understand? All right. Let's see. I'm gonna cut it and take it on the bottom. One more, Spirit says. Okay. Telepathy of Terra Mater or Mater. Okay. I like that one. Okay. Page 36, or number 36. Page 186. Okay. So what does the white light want your person to understand? The pathway for your spiritual fulfillment and the sacred manifestation of your purpose is not necessarily logical and will evolve organically. The skillful and unpredictable workings of the Earth Mother are supporting your soul journey unconditionally. Following up on inspired ideas and allowing for unexpected shifts in direction are integral to the manifestation of your soul purpose. Commit to an idea that feels good to your heart. Even if it seems improbable or unattainable, it will manifest successfully. And you know, I've noticed this a lot with, I think, a lot of men, like their lower chakras are more active generally, while women, it's like the upper chakras are more activated. That's like the heart and like the intuition areas. And I find that it's harder for men to really tune into their intuition. And so I think this is what this card is kind of telling them, that they should understand. So, let's just take one from the archetypes. Is there a message for our person from the archetypes? Okay, that fell out. Okay, two of them fell out. The shapeshifter and the mother. And the mother. So in this one, there's a pearl. I feel like they really need to balance out their divine feminine to find their own beauty, really get in touch with their own self-worth and their confidence, and allow themselves to love, to receive love and to give love. And with the shapeshifter, it's possible that your person has had to go through life like shape-shifting in a way, either with the way they speak to people or the way they present their personality, it's possible they haven't felt safe in the world and have really had to just kind of be a chameleon to get along in the world. And that's one of the reasons they need to start being honest and authentic with themselves. Accept themselves for who they truly are and learn who they truly are. And all of that will help them to come back to you, you know, once they learn their lessons that they're in the process of going through. And all of that will lead them back to you, the Ten of Cups. Thank you so much. Your person they're not giving up. They're working on it, and they do want to come back to you and have that long-lasting happiness with you, reunion with you. So in the meantime, just focus on yourself and keep working on yourself. So when it is time for them to come back, you'll be even more ready. Okay, thank you. Have a wonderful night.